Arcadian Heights, ridden by Paul Edery. 2 is Shambo, Michael Roberts. 3, Bra Creek, ridden by Frankie Dettori. 4, Further Flight, who's won it twice before, ridden by Michael Hills. 5 is My Patriarch, Pat Edery. 6, Oh So Risky, Walter Swinburne. 7, Sonus, John Carroll. 8, Tiomen Island, Richard Quinn. 9, From Ireland, Witness Box, written by Michael Cannan. 10 is Castle Courageous, carrying the first colours of Lady Mary Mumford, and written by John Reed. 11 is Meant to Be, carrying the second colours and written by Tony Ives. 12, Silver Wedge, written by Jason Weaver. 13 is Charity Crusader, Brent Thompson. 14, Potato, written by Gary Carter. And 15 is Summit, written by Willie Carson. And the latest news is that Jimmy Quinn has been past fit, and what a relief for him to ride Jawal in the Schweppes Golden Mile.
9 to 1 Castle Courageous, 10 Tiomen Island, 11 Arcadian Heights, 12 to 1 Witness Box, Summit, 14 to 1 Sonus and Further Flight. Then they go 16 to 1 Silver Wedge, 25 to 1 Shambo and Oh So Risky, 33 to 1 Charity Crusader, and 100 to 1 Meant to Be.
At the age of 8. Well, ironically, there's a third runner in the race that's regularly ridden by Mike.
2 from 4 to 1, 7 to 1 Briar Creek, 8 to 1 Potato, 9 Castle Courageous, 10 Tiomen Island, 11 to 1 Arcadian Heights, 12 to 1 Witness Box, Summit and Further Flight just clipped in there from 14 to 1, 14 to 1 Sonus, and 16 to 1 Barthose.
Crazy quilt colours of the Oh So Risky Syndicate, trained by David Ellsworth, ridden by Walter Swinburne, winner of the Triumph Hurdle and second in last year's Ebor. Number 7 is Sonus in the third set of Sheikh Mohammed's colours. The white sash there, although it's pretty hard to see when they're side on. The winner of the 93 Goodwood Cup, trained by John Gosden and ridden by John Carroll. 8 is Tiomen Island, a Group 3 winner in Italy, and third in the Northumberland Plate, trained by Paul Cole and ridden by regular jockey Richard Quinn.
Right in Arcadian Heights, and that's it. Further Flight will be the last of the 15 to be installed for the Tiffany Goodwood Cup. That's it. They're under starters' orders, and they're running. And going on in the earlier stages, Summit and Toto on the near side, and over on the far side, Meant to Be. And Meant to Be is going on now with Silver Wedge joining him, and Silver Wedge taking it up now from Meant to Be. Just in behind them come Witness Box and Tiomen Island and Summit, and behind Summit, Arcadian Heights. Then comes Castle Courageous and Briar Creek. The back marker at the moment is Oh So Risky, and it's Silver Wedge setting a blistering pace in the early stages. Silver Wedge from Meant to Be, quite a little gap then to Sonus. In fact, it is who's third of the 3 runners of Sheikh Mohammed. Moving into fourth is Tiomen Island, and 5 is Summit, 6 is Shambo. 7 then comes Arcadian Heights, and 8 Castle Courageous. 9 is Toto, 10 My Patriarch, and 11 Briar Creek, and 12 Witness Box, and 13 is Further Flight. 14 behind him is Charity Crusader, and Oh So Risky still the back marker. And Meant to Be the leader now from Silver Wedge. In third place is Sonus. Just in behind Sonus is Tiomen Island, and then Summit, and behind Summit Shambo with Arcadian Heights and Castle Courageous, and Toto moving up on the outside, and Briar Creek next, then Witness Box and Further Flight, and behind them Charity Crusader and Oh So Risky. Meant to Be the leader from Silver Wedge. Sonus comes next, then Arcadian Heights making good progress. Summit just in behind the lead. Tiomen Island next, and then comes Briar Creek and Castle Courageous. And behind him Shambo. Oh So Risky still just the back marker. And still Meant to Be making it. Meant to Be from towards the right of the picture. Arcadian Heights, Silver Wedge, Witness Box not far behind them. Behind him comes Castle Courageous. Running down now towards the home turn, and still meant to be from witness box in the center. On the right of the picture, Silver Wedge. Arcadian Heights, the Gold Cup winner, moving towards the right of the picture. Just in behind meant to be is Tiomen Island. Summit is still making progress. Bra Creek comes next. They're coming down towards the 3 furlong marker, and as they do so, it's Silver Wedge in the center of the course from Arcadian Heights and witness box, and meant to be Castle Courageous making ground on the far side. Arcadian Heights and Tiomen Island coming there strongly in the center. Tiomen Island in the center and Arcadian Heights. Now then comes Bra Creek and witness box, and Toto's making good progress as well. It's Tiomen Island though with the advantage from Arcadian Heights, and then Toto racing into the final 150 yards, and it's Tiomen Island from Arcadian Heights and Toto. Tiomen Island from Arcadian Heights as they come to the wire. Tiomen Island has won it. Toto is second and third. Arcadian Heights. Four was Bra Creek, and then Oh So Risky, and behind them Castle Courageous, and then Sonus and Summit and Silver Wedge and Shambo, and behind him Further Flight. Looking back to last place, it was Charity Crusader, and so the result of the 1994 Tiffany Goodwood Cup is number 8. Tiomen Island, owned by Sultan Ahmed Shah, trained by Paul Cole and ridden by Richard Quinn. Second was number 14, Toto, owned by Mr. Paolo Riccardi, trained by Luca Cumani and ridden by Gary Carter. And third was the Ascot Gold Cup winner, number 1, Arcadian Heights, owned by Mr. John Pierce, trained by Jeff Ragg and ridden by Paul Edery, with fourth, number 3, Bra Creek. This is the winner, Tiomen Island. They went to post, winner of 81 races, and Tiomen Island the winner now of 7 of his 18 races, and a first Gold Cup for Paul Cole and for Richard Quinn.
Well, what a tough horse this is, and so many horses in with a chance 3 furlongs out. Sonus takes the lead. Silver Wedge comes on the outside under pressure. The Gold Cup winner looms up on the wide outside, looking to have every chance. Tracking him, Potato on the outside, and bursting through, Tiomen Island hits the front with just over 2 furlongs to go from way off the pace. Pat Edery looked back to him, my patriarch, in an impossible situation coming down the hill. Just for a moment looked like getting into it, but now he's going backwards in 7th or 8th. Now it's Tiomen Island, challenged by the Gold Cup winner on the outside. Potato coming last of all on the wide outside. Silver Wedge for once has no more resources to give. The Sheikh Mohammed horses are beaten, and my patriarch just running on again behind the leaders, but without looking like getting in a blow. For a moment it looked as though Arcadian Bites, as they used to call him, might come back and snatch the Goodwood Cup as well to add to his Gold Cup victory. But Tiomen Island's a desperately hard horse to reel in. He's so tough, he's so brave, and he pays a terrific compliment to the form of the Northumberland Plate here, and hasten to add in particular. And now his resources run out, Arcadian Heights. Potato, the 3-year-old, finishes best of all on the outside under Gary Carter, without able to get to the leader, the horse with more experience than him, Tiomen Island, who wins a famous Goodwood Cup and the biggest field ever for the race under Richard Quinn. Potato second, and back in third the Gold Cup winner. That's the margin between them, just about a length of the line, half a length between second and third, and that old tail swishing away. Well, it was all over very quickly when Richard Quinn burst through this gap, just one off the rails here, and established his lead. Silver Wedge won from the right, just jinked for a moment as he was asked, not his familiar rider, Michael Hills, who knows him so well. He was beaten there. And Arcadian Heights, of course, with a different rider today, and Paul Edery, responds well for Paul initially as the battle royal begins in the last furlong and a half. But despite trying his heart out today, he had no more to give. And the horses behind, well, behind the first 3, nothing's got in a blow. Quinn is driven for all his worth to win a great race for the Tiffany's Goodwood Cup.
Very courageous and consistent horse, this. He's won a Group 3 race this season previously, over 15 furlongs. And he was a 10-to-1 chance this afternoon in the Tiffany Goodwood Cup. He was third in the Northumberland Plate, only beaten about a length off the winner, Quick Ransom. is by Midian. Out of Catch the Sun by Colin Glow.
Second place, the second horse is number 14. Third, number 1.